Hey everybody, it's Shadowstar and Crystal here for another review of The Flash. This time, episode 11 of Season 1, Sound and the Fury. So, this episode's got basically one big theme, and it's all about distrusting Wells.
Yeah?
So, the episode starts off with them, stopping a motorbike chase and whatnot, which, it's supposed to just show how much of a team Wells and Barry and all that really are.
Yeah.
Which just goes in contrast with the rest of the episode with, Joe is still distrusting of Wells. Wells does stuff to make other people distrusting of him. It's all about Wells, really.
Yeah, it really is.
But, we'll get to that, but, a side plot of this episode is Iris becomes a reporter, kind of.
Yeah, they're really trying to make her into a real reporter now, and yeah, I know it's got to match the comics that Iris is a reporter.
But it's more, really, they just want her because they think she knows stuff about the Flash.
Yeah, which is good, because at first I was thinking, it's a little unrealistic. She writes a blog and then that gets her a job as a real reporter, but they don't take her seriously.
Exactly. But we'll get more into that with that plot. But, she does get a bit of a moment in the press conference, which it seems like nepotism, but there's more to it than you might think.
I guess so.
No, remember, Wells is all about ensuring the future. What's another part of that newspaper? Iris is a reporter. So, of course, he wants to give her a little nudge.
Yeah.
That's another piece of the future he wants to make happen.
Wait, that newspaper, though, we haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen her name on it yet.
Yes, we have.
No, last time we saw the newspaper, it did not say Iris.
I'm almost certain it did.
No.
Oh, well.
It doesn't actually say Iris on it until Barry and the others find it.
Oh, whatever. Well, we get to see Wells' house.
Yeah. Pretty big place.
I know, I don't know why. It's a small scene, but I just like seeing, because we know more about Wells now, and even when we know more from the future, it's just fun to see Wells when no one is around, because really, that's him. That's just him being himself.
Yeah.
So, it's fun to see him in his house alone. But, but we do have more of a mystery with Wells in the back plot, because, of course, we start to see that. Obviously, yes, we know he's got speed and he's the man in yellow, but we also see that he can't always use his speed.
Yeah, he ran through the hallway and then he stopped and he was on the floor for a bit, and then Hartley came along and he didn't even ask, "Where's your wheelchair?" Yeah,
that was a bit of an odd moment, but I suppose we should actually talk about the villain of this episode, Hartley Rathaway, someone who was foreshadowed in the previous episode.
Yeah, because his parents were there.
So, we got another villain who uses sound. Well, actually, it's the first villain who uses sound. But, sound plays a big part in some of these characters. Because, obviously, he uses sonic gauntlets, which is a lot like what Laurel and Sarah used.
Yeah.
But, it's all about that. We get that, we get to see Hartley's rivalry with Cisco and Wells, and at least it's, like I say, at least it's a villain who's got connections rather than just a random mass villain.
Yeah, it's interesting to see this villain that the characters know from the past.
Exactly, because most of the time, I think the only other example of this is when we had the Bully. Every other villain has just been random, and most of them have been forgettable except for Snart.
Yeah, true.
But, like I said, most of the episode is either revolving around Hartley or Wells, and really Hartley is all about Wells too, so I suppose the only cliffhanger is, Hartley's...
He says, "I know what happened to Ronnie."
Exactly, which we'll be getting into very soon. Very soon, I'm excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
But that's about it. That's it. The weird thing is, I don't love this episode, but I can't really think of any bad points about it. The Iris plot is one of the better Iris plots. Eddie and Iris I don't believe Eddie and Iris share a single scene together.
Oh, yeah, true. Eddie was only there when he helped Joe look into Wells.
Exactly. So now, they're working together on investigating stuff. But an episode where Eddie and Iris don't share scenes, which means both their characters are doing better.
Yeah.
But... Well, I mean, look, I enjoy the fact that we're finally starting to build towards the mystery of Wells. I mean, not really the mystery of Wells, but, get deeper into it. Even though we already know stuff, it's just fun to but we also don't know all the answers.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly, we know some stuff, but no.
It's not. There's nothing bad about it, but it's not that great either.
That's what I say. There's no bad points. It's just not a huge, exciting episode.
Yeah, like I could go like 6 maybe.
I was gonna say a nice 7.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this episode, and this episode, we'll be talking about this episode more. Believe me, we will.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A lot. Don't you worry. This ain't the last you'll be hearing of Hartley and other people in this episode. But I enjoyed this episode. It was alright. Not a big episode, but yeah, we're building to stuff. I know, I don't remember enjoying the next one, but the ones after it, I love.
I like that they reused the Royal Flush game.
Oh yeah, that was a quick little Easter egg. The motorcycle people at the beginning were members of the Royal Flush Gang. Someone we saw in like one of the earliest Arrow episodes. Boy, that takes us back, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, what a journey we've been. But yeah, I suppose that's the episode. It was, like I said, an enjoyable, slightly above average episode with no actual bad points, just not a huge episode.
Yeah, it did its thing.
It did its thing. We're building to nice stuff with Wells and other stuff. Well, what's the next episode?
Crazy for You.
I remember what that is.
Yeah, I do too.
I don't remember loving much about next episode, but maybe there's stuff I forgot was in it. Because
Yeah.
sometimes I can only remember the main points, but
Yeah, I remember some good moments.
But we're building to some good stuff very soon, so we'll see you soon for more Flash and other things as well. See you next time, guys.